Hello, everyone. I just got back from New York City. Even though I'm homeless, New York will always be home. I went to see the latest exhibit at the Guggenheim. It was advertised a lot. It was this artist, Carol Bove. I don't know if I'm pronouncing her name correctly, and it doesn't really matter because I did not care for her work. To me, her sculptures looked like they could have been in Sesame Place. Sesame Place is kind of this rundown Sesame Street themed theme park in like King of Prussia, Pennsylvania, or something like that, like right outside of Philly. And like her sculptures look like they could have had a home at Sesame Place, or her sculptures kind of look like crayons. Being from Jersey, I always pronounce crayon wrong. I always call it crowns. Hey, you want to get some crowns in color? You want to get some crowns in color in the coloring book? Crayons. Her sculptures look like crayons. Honestly, the entire Guggenheim looked like it was Crayola world. And I don't like to hate on the work of other artists, but this time it's called for because there was just nothing to it. There's no heart, no soul, no guts, no force, no impetus, no phallus, no punch in the jaw. Right? See, art should always be, I think, somewhat frightening. Like Artaud's Theater of Cruelty. I knew this guy was the nicest guy in the world, but he was doing a monologue about the French Theater of Cruelty director Artaud. And even though he's the nicest guy in the world, he brought out a big butcher knife and started holding it to people's throats. And even though we knew he was just doing a scene for the acting class, it was scary because he had a knife to people's throats. Now, you don't have to go as far as that, but art shouldn't, make you uncomfortable. It should make you cringe. It should make you a little bit fearful. It should upset you. And of course, artists, we should always fight the woke brigade. And we should always fight against woke culture and do whatever we can to mock and humiliate woke culture. At the same time, we don't really want to be co-opted by the right. We want to be slippery, so nobody can really grab a hold of us. I think an artist should be slippery. So you can't be claimed by left or right. You can't be claimed by anyone. All you do is galvanize anyone for or against you. No risk, no reward, nothing ventured, nothing gained. So I'm not saying we have to do like mock human sacrifices. Like I remember there was a video of like outside CERN, where people outside the Shiva statue at CERN in Switzerland. It might have been a real human sacrifice, who knows? But no real or even mock human sacrifices. But art has to be a gut punch sometimes. And when you just have a whole bunch of sculptures that look like Crayola crowns, it's not hitting anybody. I mean, of course, the artsy types, the pretentious types, are always going to go in there and but it doesn't. There's no guts to it, And I don't. Art has to be. Art, I think, should always be gutsy. But anyway, like I said, I don't like criticizing other people's work. I think I'm an artist myself and not really a critic. But I've seen much better exhibits at the Guggenheim. There's this Chinese guy who made his artwork with fireworks. That was pretty good. And I saw Matthew Barney way back in the early 2000s, just right after the Pleistocene era of my youth. But anyway, yeah, make art that's galvanizing and gutsy.